Hey, this is David B69, and welcome to Star Wars Day. Star Wars Day is a game where we celebrate Star Wars. And here are my Star Wars games. Shadows of the Empire, Japanese version on the Nintendo 64. I love the artwork. I love everything about the Japanese style of Star Wars. Here is the North American version of Shadows. Here's Star Wars Racer. Probably like one of my favorite games. It was just cool because it was different. I like Star Wars Racer a lot because it just brought love back to the franchise. And speaking of bringing love, Rogue Squadron. Now, the great part about this is if you were a PC gamer from, I guess it was early 90s, there was a game called X-Wing, and there was a game called TIE Fighter, and there was a game called X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. Those games were amazing. And the reason they were so amazing was the dogfights were just like really, really awesome. And I really enjoyed them. I could spend so much time playing those. It was just incredible. The next up we got is Star Wars Phantom Menace. This was like really cool because it basically introduced video of the actual movie, and this came out before the movie actually came out, which like actually made it like pretty cool too. I remember playing this weeks before the movie came out and knowing a lot of the story before the movie came out, so it was kind of cool. And we got Jedi Battles. This is not a good game. If you're getting it to collect for Star Wars, yeah, that's cool. It's cool. But if you're getting it because you want to play a really, really good game, I wouldn't recommend it. Speaking of things I wouldn't recommend, this is a great PC game. You wanted to play this on the PC? Great game. One of the best games there is. But on PS1, not so much. It's kind of laggy. It's kind of not as good as its PC counterpart. So I would highly recommend the PC port, but not this one so much. Speaking of bad Star Wars games, this is like probably like one of the tops. Just kind of like severely disappoints, but it's a Star Wars game and I enjoy having a Star Wars game. Speaking of Star Wars games disappointed compared to the PC counterpart, this is actually like a really great game. Rebel Assault 2, great game. And it plays like really, really well. There's full motion video, everything. Only problem is, it just wasn't as good as the PC counterpart, but like I said, I mean, it's worth playing. I would highly recommend playing it if you haven't played it. Play this game. This is cool. Speaking of PC games, I wish they ever had a console version of Galaxy at War. I absolutely love this game. I've spent hours upon hours. There's, as much as I love it, there's a row of people that absolutely hate this game. So, I mean, I get it. I mean, there's some things that are just, they get a little clunky and stuff and everything from time to time, but overall, I think it's a solid game. And it's fun. So, anyway, that's Star Wars Empire at War on the PC. Next up, we got Lego Star Wars, the video game. We all love Lego Star Wars. If you didn't like really these Lego Star Wars games, then I don't know what kind of Star Wars fan you are. Especially with me, it's like my kids winded up. Man, they were like 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like this. They were like right in the height of this Lego Star Wars hype. So it's like I got to be part of that, being a father as they played them. So your Star Wars Battlefront. Anybody that's played the current Battlefront game will know that these games are better. I mean, graphically, they're not better, but play-wise, they're still better. That especially goes for Star Wars Battlefront 2. Just absolutely an amazing game. And these games are all complete, by the way. I don't have a single one of these that are not complete. Star Wars Starfighter, is it a great game? No, but it's like, it's fun. I mean, I've spent my time having fun with this game. I didn't mind this game. Is it like the top fighting game? No, but it's a Star Wars game. Same thing with this Jedi Starfighter. I mean, it's a decent game, but like I said, it's just that. It's a decent game. Unfortunately, this one has a sticker and everything. I haven't removed it yet. It's going to be a pain in the butt to remove that. This is another one of those, like, really cool because it includes so much movie coverage in the game that I really liked. I think I got this maybe a few days before episode 3 came out, which basically hyped it even more because there was so much video coverage of the movie in this game. So it was kind of cool. I think they didn't mind that people having it because they're spending $60 on a game, which essentially is a lot more than the $10 movie ticket. So I think they kind of accepted that. But here's Star Wars Racer's Revenge. Star Wars Racer had more of the love of that first introduction to the series. Racer's Revenge is a solid game, just wasn't as good as the original. Speaking of really, really good games, here's Rogue Leader. It's is it Rogue Squadron? Yeah, this is Rogue Squadron 2. So you saw the original Rogue Squadron on the Nintendo 64. This is its secondary one. Cool part about this is a new sealed game. So I love me a new sealed game. Next up is Rebel Strike. This is Rogue Squadron 3. This is the preview disc. The coolest part about this is it comes with the Atari version, for the Atari arcade version, I'm sorry, of Star Wars. The greatest part is you play that Star Wars arcade game. It is like absolutely amazing, and the port is true to form, and it plays amazingly well. Definitely highly recommend it. It's really, really cool to have this preview disc. I enjoy this. Next up is another sealed game. It is Rebel Strike Rogue Squadron 3. So yeah, I have this sealed, which is like really cool because it's it's like the original version, and it's nice, has a nice seal on it. And yeah, the Rogue Squadron 3. Next up is Star Wars Force Unleashed. Here's Star Wars Force Unleashed 2. The Force Unleashed 2, it's like the Force Unleashed series. The thing I liked about it the most was just how over the top they were with its Force powers. Now, they didn't do anything like Episode 9-ish where they were just transporting things in the middle of the dark, and it's like suddenly they have the power of doing like pretty much anything. That was completely OP, but I mean, it was really cool. I really did like the branching of the Star Wars dynamic in this series. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen the new Obi-Wan trailer, absolutely amazing. Looks like really, really good. Here is Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. The top-notch game, a lot of fun, great franchise all the way through. Here's Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I think it's Republic Heroes. It's a really cool game. A lot of fun. I don't think I ever finished this game. Funny enough. Speaking of ones that I never finished, I never finished Lego Star Wars 3. I don't know why I've never finished this. We had PS3 issues way back when, because there was so many characters on the screen, it would just like lock up from time to time. I don't know. It was only happening when I was playing with my son, so he was the one that was into this one more than I was. But it's just like really, really cool to own it and to go over it and talk about it. And we have Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens. The greatest part about this one is I had no idea I owned it. I completely blanked out that I even had this. But it's really cool that I do. PS3 version of a game, of a series that led up to it's episode 7 for 7, 8, 9. So it's kind of cool. Now this is the one I knew I had. Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens. So yeah, I don't think there's any differences in the box art or anything. It just pretty much looks exactly the same. Next up is Star Wars Battlefront 2. I do have Battlefront 1. It's a fully digital copy, so I don't have the case art, which is why I collect things. I like the case art, but for some reason I still do not have that. Maybe someday I'll get that. And finally, the best of the best, the Skywalker Saga. Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. This is new and sealed. I have no plans in opening it. I like it for its the collector's thing. I got the digital copy so I can play it. Thanks to you people, because I've been able to had some money with the channel. it allowed me to get this game. So it's all thanks to you guys, and I really do appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, your follows. They really, really help in the whole scheme of things. So that is my Star Wars collection. May the Force be with you. Goodbye.